behind the scenes bonus content.
Just for you.
Just for you.
Dear subscriber.
Subscriber.
Singular.
Singular. Everybody's got to start somewhere. So last week you couldn't be part of the show because you were in Mexico.
I was in Mexico.
Chasing the Chupacabra.
Yeah, Chupacabra. I didn't get to see him. I saw lots of birds. And there was lots of seaweed.
Lots of seaweed.
Some pretty crazy birds, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And no chupacabras.
That's too bad.
So tell me a bit more about the chupacabra. Tell me about, like, how big do they get, and because I keep getting this vision in my head of a capybara, and I know capybaras are like super cute and.
Yeah, well, this is like the opposite of that.
So tell me about the chupacabra.
Well, have you ever seen, from what I understand, and I'm not a chupacabra expert by any stretch, but have you seen those pictures of hairless bears?
Oh my God. Really?
Well, they're more terrifying than that.
Oh my God. Really?
Yeah.
Because those are terrifying.
Yeah. But size of a dog.
Okay. Size of a dog.
Like a big dog.
Like a hairless bear.
Not our dogs.
Not our dogs. We have two tiny morphs. Okay. Wow. Yeah, that would be something. That would be something to remember.
Yeah.
I definitely did not see one of those.
No. They're often reported where there's been large amounts of like sheep mutilation.
Oh. So, do they have sheep in Mexico?
I think so. They must.
They must.
I think it's sheep.
Because the
Goat?
Chupacabra is Mexican.
Could be goat.
Right?
Maybe it's goat.
Some expert you are.
I'm not. I just went through this and said I wasn't an expert.
I know, but out of the two of us, you're the expert on the wild and weird and wacky.
Wild, weird, and wacky.
Yeah.
www.
scienceverseconspiracy.com. Actually, is that our website? No, it's not, is
It's
it?
.ca.
.ca.
There's nothing there. there's a landing page that says coming soon.
We have Story Monkey, though.
We have Story Monkey.
If you folks are interested in the fact that we do have more than one podcast, our business, our podcast business is Story Monkey.
.ca.
Storymonkey.ca, and we have a total of 4 podcasts. So go check it out. Hi, Tube Guy. We're driving past a car dealership. There's 2 Tube Guys outside. Okay, so Chupacabra is terrifying. It is indigenous to Mexico.
Yes.
But is it real?
That is the big question. Everybody who has claimed to have seen it obviously believes that it's a real thing and they're not just seeing a stray dog or something like that. They really believe that it's this mythical Chupacabra.
Because if you went on to like Encyclopedia Britannica,
Yep.
for example, and you looked up Mexico,
Mm-hmm.
and you looked up what animals are indigenous to the area, are you going to see Chupacabra on the list?
You're going to see it probably as a mythical creature.
Okay.
But you can't really go by that because in the United States, Sasquatch is on the Parks Department.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Really.
That's funny.
Yeah. So it might be, it's unconfirmed because it's one of those creatures that, like the Bigfoot, like Sasquatch, there's been thousands of sightings over the years.
Yeah.
But, and video too.
Yeah.
But we don't know, they can't confirm that that's what it actually is.
So there are some big dogs that are pretty hairless, though.
Mm-hmm.
How do we know it's not one of those? Or like, not necessarily hairless, but really, really short hair. You know, and I'm thinking of even like Dobermans have really short hair.
Mm-hmm.
You know, how do we know it's not just a wild Doberman or something?
I think the head and the teeth don't make it not like a dog.
Oh, okay. What is the head like?
Well, I think it's... Like
I'm asking you like you've seen one in person.
Yeah.
But...
Well, the ears and the snout and the teeth, like, the teeth are like bigger and viciouser. Viciouser.
Viciouser?
Is that a word?
No, I don't think so.
It's a new word.
But it is now. Okay, so there's enough distinction
Mm-hmm.
in what people have seen. Now, how do we know that's not fright affecting memory so that when they report it, it looks more threatening and different and scary than it actually was because they were scared.
Well, I guess that plays into just about any sort of ghost sighting, Sasquatch sighting,
Yeah.
any sort of cryptid sighting out there.
Yeah.
Is it one of these creatures, or is it something more explainable, like shadows or trees brushing up against the window or something like that? That's part of the problem with all this stuff without having a physical body with DNA.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Sorry, folks, I'm still jet lagged coming back from Mexico. I know it's only 2 hours time change from where we are, but like I still haven't caught up on my sleep. But speaking of science versus conspiracy over coffee.
That's why we're in the Jeep.
Not an ad, but feel free to sponsor us, Blends, because you are my favorite. I love the milk chocolate mocha made with soy, no whip, blends, kicks other people's butts when it comes to making a mocha because they use real Belgian chocolate from scratch. It's not a push button. Just gotta say it. So we went for a drive to get some coffee and have a chit chat because I'm exhausted. and it's sunny out and it's so nice, and I was like, I miss being in Mexico where it was 28 degrees. And so we went for a drive to film some podcast content and get some coffee. What are you drinking?
I am drinking my usual black coffee.
Yours is the Klondike, I believe,
Klondike.
which is the dark roast from Blends.
I like it.
I like it.
I like it.
Can anybody tell us where that's from? I like it.
Doop, doop, doop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I did not find the Chupacabra.
we will do a more in-depth, proper episode about it one of these days.
Yeah. Yeah. Because is he at all related to the Jersey Devil or like
No,
completely different species?
completely different.
Okay.
And the
Species.
Frogman of Indiana.
Well, that's very different, I'm sure.
yeah. And Mothman.
That's very different. So yeah, we should definitely do some episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know, folks. You bonus subscribers, let us know what you think, and if you want to hear some more detailed full episodes on that. And so speaking of, like, what's coming up? What are we doing?
What are we going to do? That is the question. That is the biggest conspiracy right now that's plaguing us. So what should we do? We gotta put out an episode.
That sucked.
I know. We gotta put out an episode. So what should we do?
That girl just made me yawn, man.
Maybe that's what we should do. How can you... Well, it's like the telekinesis thing that we talked about before. That driving...
Oh, I'm so tired. Sorry, go ahead.
That when you're driving up next to somebody and you're not in their peripheral vision at first, but you start yawning, or you look over and then the other person looks over when you get up next to them.
Yeah, but didn't we already did that episode We gotta do new stuff.
New stuff.
I mean, we've only done, what, this is our third season?
Third season.
Or no, is it?
Yeah. 52 episodes?
52 episodes?
But not all full-length episodes.
Yeah.
Because we're doing smaller episodes.
There is so much more to talk about, though. Because you have all these arching storylines that are conspiracy theory.
Mm-hmm.
I know you got a lot of stuff coming up on AI.
Mm-hmm.
Got a lot of stuff coming up about China.
About China.
China.
And if I can ever nail down the one guest, we'll be talking about DNA.
Oh, and we have another guest coming up you folks should know about, who is a ghost hunter.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, that's going to be really cool.
So, like, what else is timely right now that's happening?
We're getting money back from the government. Did you hear about the budget, the Canadian budget?
Oh, so Trudeau's printing more money?
This is not a science versus conspiracy real topic, though. But we're getting some money back because of the insane groceries. And this is not just a conspiracy theory. They've been fixing prices on groceries, and they're in collusion. And I mean, they were found to be in collusion about the prices of bread a few years ago. Remember that?
Yes.
Like Loblaws and all the big companies were fixing bread prices. That is not a conspiracy. It was fact. They were found guilty of doing that. And now here they are, posting record profits while people are accessing food banks.
So how much are we getting back then? And is it cash, or is it going to be just claim it on your income tax?
No, we're getting a check. We're getting a check the same way that we get GST.
Okay.
So either an actual check or a direct deposit.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that it starts around $280 for a single person.
$280?
Yeah.
$280.
Yeah.
$280.
I think we'll be getting like four something.
$280.
Yeah, it's laughable, right? It's not even 1 month's worth of groceries for most people.
No.
So.
Like, are we supposed to split that over 12 months?
Yeah, it's insulting, right?
And because of that, the grocery, that's just going to push up inflation even further, because it's more money that they're printing that they don't have.
Yeah.
So the $280 is going to be worth like $150 by the time this is done. What?
Yeah.
He's an idiot.
Yeah, I don't know. So, I mean, it was just announced not yesterday, but the day before. So I don't have all the details. I was waiting because there's actually a financial advisor that I follow on Instagram and she's Canadian, and she breaks things down really nicely. So I was just waiting for her to post about it so I can get the nuts and bolts of it.
Does she want to be on the show? We'll talk about financial stuff?
Wow, I mean, maybe. She does podcasts all the time, and we've DM'd before.
Yeah. Reach out to her.
Maybe I should hit her up.
Yeah, we want to do a breakdown about the inflation.
Maybe. Would you folks be interested in seeing that and hearing about, his conspiracy questions being asked of someone she actually went and met Trudeau.
Punch him in the face?
No, she was thrilled. So, you got to be polite.
I can be polite.
I know, I'm kidding. You can cut that part out. You cut that part out.
I'll just ask her hard questions if she's towing the party line of Trudeau. That's all.
Yeah. So what do you folks think? That's definitely timely. Mm-hmm. There's something anyway. What do you want to see from us? What do you want to know, science versus conspiracy wise?
Because we have ghosts, we have military operations, we have Stargates. I was listening to Coast to Coast last night, and they had a guy on there who was talking about stargates and giants.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And how there's military, U.S. military people, like servicemen, pilots, that sort of thing, who have been transporting the dead giants' bodies from Afghanistan, I think, and other places, Argentina.
What?
Yeah.
Define giants.
27 feet?
No way. No. No, it's impossible.
How's it impossible?
The human body doesn't grow that big.
They're not human. They're not human. They're Nephilim.
Okay.
They have 6 toes and 2 rows of teeth.
Well, you'd probably need 6 toes to hold that body up if you're 27 feet tall, but I still don't buy it.
Because...
Show me one.
I got lots of pictures.
I need proof.
You need proof. And all this is all being held by the Smithsonian as a cover-up because they don't want the truth to get out because it doesn't fit their...
Truth is out there.
The truth is out there.
We are the Mulder and Scully of our corner of the world. That's for sure. And I don't want that X-Files reboot to happen.
No.
Leave well enough alone. Please, 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 please. No one can ever be Mulder and Scully. Even when they had, Robbie Amell and, I forget the girl's name who played Claire in 6 Feet Under. Lauren Ambrose. Even when they had the two of them as like the junior FBI agents in the second last season, or I guess part 1 of the revisiting. Anyway, I thought, okay, these kids are decent, but they can't be a Mulder and Scully.
Yeah.
Like no one, and I don't know if the reboot would actually try to be a Mulder and Scully, but no one else should do it. Like no.
And they even tried it already with Agent Doggett.
Very strongly about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it didn't work back then, and it didn't work in the the continuation.
Yeah. So please, no.
Fight the future and don't...
Fight the future. Good one. All right.
All right.
Okay, so for now, folks, I am Science, reminding you to stay curious and rely on the facts. Let us know what you want to hear me talk about.
And remember, being paranoid is smart. We'll see you next time.
All right. Bye.